So we got a channel I've been watching recently called The Disturbing Illusion. He calls Brandon Tatum, Brandon Tel Aviv Tatum. I love that nickname. I call him Talmud Tatum.
It's going to be difficult to find anybody more obtuse and more seemingly on the take than APAC Shakur, Brandon, soften him up, Tel Aviv.
APAC Shakur, wait, let's go back to
Tatum.
that.
On the take than APAC.
I mean, that's essentially what he is at this point.
Shakur, Brandon, soften him up, Tel Aviv Tatum. And the reason I say that is because he has basically tripled down on the official story by trying to shame the people who are trying to get to the bottom of who actually killed Charlie Kirk. Let me play a couple snippets of this. We're going to make some comments along the way, but this guy's pretty disgusting.
Can we put this to rest, ladies and gentlemen? Can we put it to rest?
And before he gets into his rant, look at his face right here. Look at that. I used to like this guy. Before I realized he was a simp for Trump, and no matter what Trump says and what Trump does and him selling out to Israel and being a puppet of Israel, he still doubled down. And I think I know why, because he's invested so much time and money and now getting paid by the Republican Party for his loyalty to that. And so going against him now when he's devoted his life to it, it's pretty much career destruction for him. I might have some sympathy, but I really don't, because if you just sell your soul, which is what he's doing, putting money above values, I can't really have so much sympathy. He's not trusting in God. In fact, he doesn't even believe in God. He doesn't believe Jesus is God. Doesn't believe in the Trinity. And so anyways, let's continue. I went on a little rant there, but let's continue.
Erica Kirk said that she believed they have a great team in Kesh Patel and the FBI. She believed that Tyler Robinson killed her husband. And at his memorial service, she said she forgive him.
Even though there's no evidence. And the FBI is known to be an organization that engages in wide-scale deception and outright lies. And Charlie Kirk said, quote, "You better keep asking questions because it's the only thing that keeps us free." And yet Brandon Tatum wants you to just believe the FBI's official story because Erica Kirk, who is questionable at best, believes and is supporting the FBI's official story. That's Brandon Shakur, APAC Shakur Tatum's take on this.
Can you shut the front door about all these conspiracies around Charlie Kirk's death? She said it out of her own mouth. If you don't know anything about investigations, the FBI will disclose their findings to the spouse, to the next of kin.
Sure, that's if you believe the media and the government, which seems like he does. I'm just going to believe what they say. I trust my government. That's Brandon or Talmud Tatum, or as he says, Tel Aviv.
He knows what evidence they have and what they don't have. Can you shut up until the trial?
Stop asking questions, says Brandon Tatum. When in the history of the United States has the cessation of asking questions ever helped anybody?
And there's a clip from Charlie Kirk that says, never stop asking questions. Never stop asking. Keep asking questions. He made a clip in a speech about this. I don't have it pulled up right now, but he was talking about how CV-19, I don't even say the full word. I don't know if it's still monitored and censored, but CV-19 and different conspiracies in the past that we have realized has come to fruition and is actually conspiracy fact. He was mentioning some of these things, specifically talking about CV-19 era and that whole thing. He was like, gotta keep asking questions because when you stop, that's when you lose your freedoms. So he's actually going against what Charlie Kirk taught.
Who are the people who are always telling others to shut up, stop being conspiracy theorists, don't turn over that stone because these people said this? Hey, don't look over here, look over here. Look at Erica Kirk, TPUSA, Cash Patel, Dan Bongino, the FBI, Brandon Tatum says. Don't look over here at people who are actually asking legitimate questions and going over with a fine-tooth comb the evidence that we actually have presented to us.
Let me say this again. Else, if you want to evaluate who is being reasonable in this, who's not being reasonable, who's acting in good faith and who's not acting in good faith, if you fix your mouth to say that you cared about Charlie Kirk at all, I don't care if you claim you were his best friend or you claim that you liked him from watching him on social media, you went to a debate or whatever. If you make the claim that you actually care about Charlie Kirk, there's a truth and a lie to it. You either care or you really don't. If you say you care, this is how you know somebody really don't care. Why would you hurt people he loved?
Let me ask you a question. If truth fears no scrutiny, and you're telling the truth, and you're seeking the truth, who does telling the truth hurt? Telling the truth can only hurt those who are guilty, who don't want to expose themselves to the truth or to a line of questioning that may be uncomfortable. But here's Brandon Tatum to tell you, hey, you're only a truth teller if you don't hurt the people you claim to care about. Well, if the people you claim to care about are actually being hurt by the truth or being hurt by questions that seek to uncover what the truth actually is, then maybe those people are enemies of the truth.
And here's the thing I want to add to it. I didn't mean cut him off, but the people that Charlie Kirk cared about literally betrayed him. Then nothing that Talmud Tatum, Tel Aviv Tatum adds up here. It applies because Charlie Kirk can care about somebody, but let's say they betray him later, which is what it seems like. Or they still need to get exposed. Doesn't matter if Charlie Kirk cared about them. They betrayed him. They betrayed him. And so this is what it is really looking like. That's what happened. And this is why people are asking questions. And yeah.
And friends of the lie. Maybe they don't want to walk in the light, but they'd rather be covered with the cloak of darkness, which sounds like where Brandon Tatum wants to lead people.
Do you not think that Charlie loved Mikey McCoy?
Isn't that irrelevant? How?
It is, because even if he did and Mikey McCoy betrayed him, we still need to ask these questions.
How did Mikey act before Charlie's body even hit the floor? That's a relevant question. Why is he the only one? Before Charlie hits the floor, he already has the phone up to his ear. He's talking on the phone. He walks away with no care or concern about Charlie. And he walks so nonchalantly, it's almost like he knows that he's not going to be hurt in the situation while everybody else is ducking for cover and panicking and screaming. Isn't that a little odd? Isn't it legitimate to ask that kind of question?
No, it's not. You can't ask what you got to trust your government. Trust Erica Kirk. Trust everybody. What they tell you, the official narrative. That's right. That's right. Trust Tel Aviv Tatum. He knows what he's talking about. He's Officer Tatum. He knows the law. He was once an officer. He has a hat that says, Fathers matter, #1. He's a good guy. Trust him. Yeah, Lumpy is so stupid. He's just going to pop up on the show saying some dumb stuff. And sometimes I can't help it. He's just kind of connected to my hand sometime. I'm Lumpy. See? He just does what he wants sometimes.
It doesn't matter how close you think Charlie and Mikey were. It doesn't even matter if Charlie and Mikey were close. I would say it's a pretty strange thing if I found out, if I could somehow look down from the portals of heaven and find out that my best friend was on the phone before my body even hit the floor, and he's talking on the phone to somebody like nothing even happened, like he has no concern or care in the world. He's not freaking out or anything.
But that is conspiracy theory. Doesn't matter. It's irrelevant.
Almost like he expected it. This is completely irrelevant how close Charlie and Mikey were. Maybe Mikey was just a really, really good deceiver. Maybe. I'm just saying.
His
That's the thing. That's what we were talking about. Those who are questioning the official narrative, we believe that Charlie Kirk was being deceived by those closest to him, which is what the devil actually does. Look at Judas. I mean, Jesus Christ knew who Judas was. He knew because he was God. But anybody else, Judas could have definitely deceived them. The people closest to you is the people that have the best access to easily deceive you because you trust them. I mean, clear as day, you trust them, the people closest to you. Who not better than the people closest to you to betray you? It's directly in the Bible. Judas Iscariot. I think I'm going to end the video there because that's a great point. Thank you, Lord. Brandon Tel Aviv Talmud Tatum is a simp for Israel. How he's treating this is just disgusting. And I want to say worse words about him, but I'm not. But anyways, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Do you agree with Lumpy, my puppet? Where's he at? Do you agree with him and Talmud Tatum? He tells you to stop asking questions. Or do you agree we should continue to ask questions and not believe the official narrative? Hey, blessings and take care.